Hello fellow Star Wars action figure fans and collectors, just wanted to give you all an update on what I've found lately. So, on Friday, ran some errands, and I stopped by Target, and I was very excited to find new Clone Wars action figures. Wave 2, 2010. Very excited. So, this is what I found. First figure I found off the pegs, I could easily tell as I was approaching the Star Wars section that it was just freshly stocked because there was a lot of figures. It was pretty full. So the first new figure that I was looking for that I spotted was instantly this Anakin Skywalker in snow gear. Very excited to finally get him. It's nice to see a different version of Anakin and the other main characters in different, gear or costumes. So it's very, very cool. So looking forward to reviewing this action figure. And next figure I found was the very cool, and I've heard a lot about good stuff about the new articulation that this figure sports. Clone Commander Stone. Very excited to finally get this. Looks awesome, and I'm very sure he's going to be awesome when I review him and unleash him out of his plastic prison. So look forward to that. And the next figure I found is a pretty big figure, pretty heavier too. Since it's big, it's heavier than the usual Clone Wars figures that we have of Jedi, and clones and villains and all that stuff. So I did get Thyssen, very, very cool figure. Of course, he's from the episode Trespass, which most of the figures in Wave 2 come from, except for Darth Sidious and Commander TX-20. So very, very cool. And I look forward to reviewing this guy. And as soon as I picked him up from the peg, I could instantly tell that he's a lot heavier than your standard clone. This is definitely a lot heavier. So that's that. And the other figure I was looking for, I didn't find it right away. I looked through all the figures. There was a lot of Clone Wars, a lot of Legacy, Empire Strikes Back, and Episode 1 Phantom Menace figures, but I couldn't find the Darth Sidious Clone Wars figure, and I really have been looking forward to getting that too, because it's Darth Sidious. Darth Sidious is awesomely evil. So I looked, and fortunately didn't find him. So I thought of maybe going to an employee and asking them if they could look for it in the stockroom. But before I did that, I took my Commander Stone figure. I pretty much had them in a basket, and I scanned the barcode. I scanned it into one of those red price scanners at Target, and as soon as I scanned the price, of course, I knew it was $6.99, which has gone down from $7.49, which is a good deal. And it also said there, scanned it, it said the price, and it said the aisle, and it said stockroom, and it said yes. So I instantly knew that there was more Clone Wars figures in the Target stockroom. So I looked for a Target employee. After a few minutes, I found one, and I approached this nice lady, and I asked her if she could look for Darth Sidious for me. I used Clone Commander Stone as an example. I showed her the back of the card, and I pointed to Darth Sidious right there, and I asked her if you could please find this character for me, Darth Sidious. He's just pretty much all in black, so, I figured if I said that, she wouldn't have a hard time looking for him. And so she scanned him, and she said that she would go look, and after 5 minutes, she came out of the stockroom, and she presented me with Darth Sidious. So I was very excited, and I was very pleased, and I definitely appreciated her for being so nice and being so helpful. So she got me Darth Sidious, so I did get Darth Sidious, Anakin, Clone Commander Stone, and of course, Thyssen from Wave 2 of 2010 of the Clone Wars figures. The only figure I'm missing is Commander TX-20, which I saw there, but I wasn't really interested in getting it immediately. I really wanted Darth Sidious first. So who knows? Hopefully I'll get TX-20 later on. He looks like a cool figure though. So that's pretty much for Target on Friday. Okay. But yesterday I was with my wife, and we were doing stuff in the house, cleaning, and we were also going around town doing a few things, and I got a text message from a fellow RebelScum .com forum member. He's actually a local scummer, as we like, fellow RebelScum forum people like to call each other scummers, or local, scummers, local Star Wars collectors and fans. and I got a text message from a good fellow collector of mine named Jay. His name is Darth J. Bay on the Rebel Scum forums, and he told me that there's a Y-Wing bomber, the Clone Wars Y-Wing bomber, at Walmart, at a certain Walmart on the other side of town for $15. He saw 2 of them, he picked up 1, and he told me there's still 1 left. Unfortunately, I couldn't go immediately last night because we were so busy, so I waited till this morning. After I dropped off my wife at work, I stopped by that Target on the other side of town, and I looked for the Y-Wing bomber, and I'm very pleased and very excited and happy to share with you guys that I have my $15 Y-Wing bomber. So imagine from $65 to $15. It's a great deal, an amazing deal, and I'm really excited to get this. You all know me as, you know, as I've mentioned before, I don't get a whole lot of the vehicles because, not that I don't want to, but, you know, aside from costing, you know, I mean, $20 is still reasonable for vehicles, but I just don't have the space. But, you know, for $15, I could not simply resist getting this bad boy. So, I have the Y-Wing bomber. Expect to see a really cool review, well, hopefully a cool review, but expect to see a review on this bad boy very soon. So, very excited, and I hope you guys are too. So, please check your local Walmart and see if you can find a Y-Wing bomber for $15. This was the last one, so I want to say, you know, a special shout out to Jay. Thanks for letting me know about this, because very cool ship, and I really did not expect getting this, so very, very cool. And also a special shout out to Darren, also known as Lord Darren on the Rebel Scum forums. He's from Carson City, which is about 45 minutes away from Reno, where I live, and he told me about Wave 3 of the Clone Wars action figures, 2010, hitting Walmarts. And so I went over there, and aside from getting the Y-Wing bomber this morning, at that same Walmart, I found the new Magna Guard figure, and also found Snow-B-Wan Kenobi. A lot of fellow collectors on Rebel Scum have been calling him Snow-B-Wan Kenobi because, of course, he's in snow gear from that episode Trespass. But very excited to get him too, because, of course, I love Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's a great character, and since I did get Anakin, you know, in snow gear from Target, I might as well have thought, you know, of course, these two look great together in their snow gear outfits. And, you know, being that most of the figures coming from Wave 2 and 3 are almost from that episode. Unfortunately, the other figure I really wanted to get was Captain Rex in the snow gear, who looks really, really cool. And unfortunately, I didn't find the Captain Rex there. But it's okay, because I'm sure I'm going to find him soon enough. And again, figures at Walmart, $6 flat. And that's just an amazing deal. You know, it's a great deal. So, I found those, and so pretty much from Walmart this morning, I got the Y-Wing bomber for $15, okay, and I got the Magna Guard, General Grievous Magna Guard, and Snow-B-Wan Kenobi for $6 each. These 3 items totaled to about $29. I had my last clone cash coupon of $5. I used it, and I paid $24.09 for these 3 items, for something that was originally $65. And $12 figures. $24.09 for 2 action figures and a Y-Wing bomber. So that's really a great deal. So check your Walmarts, your Targets. If you're looking for Wave 2 and Wave 3, which I'm sure you are, most of the figures, you know, or if you're looking for the whole wave, check them out. And a funny little thing too, as I was, you know, pushing my cart, because I was hoping to find the Y-Wing bomber, I got a cart. I put it there, and I had 2 figures, and the lady was looking at my cart, and she asked me, "Are you a Star Wars fan?" And I probably said, "Oh yes." So I'm very excited with my new acquisitions. And by the way, I did find the latest issue of Star Wars Insider. This is issue number 116, I believe. Yes, issue number 116, of course, featuring one of my favorite Sith Lords ever, Darth Vader. We got some cool stuff on Clone Wars and Empire Strikes Back and whatnot. So I'm going to be definitely looking forward to reading this, and I'll definitely post a review on this issue and recommend it, which I'm sure I most likely will be recommending it. Star Wars Insider has been doing very good coverages for everything Star Wars, so look forward to that too. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and start checking your Walmarts and Targets or even Toys R Us, and you may, who knows, you may find, you know, the characters you're looking for, the action figures you're looking for, especially a $15 Y-Wing bomber, or even cheaper. So anyway, great day. Thank you guys for watching. Until next time, may the Force be with you. Bye.